What is going on, guys? My name is Lextasy and welcome back to the Lextasy channel. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm so happy to see you guys back. And today we're going to be putting a carbon fiber goodie on my car. So stick around and I think you're going to really enjoy it. So I've been hiding a little bit of a secret from you guys, and let me show you what I mean by that. So since I bought it, it has had this damage at the bottom of it. Looks like the previous owner scraped it all the way through. As you can tell, it doesn't even match up here. If you noticed on most of my videos, I try not to show that side or take pictures of it, but it's kind of embarrassing to buy a car with that damage on it. I did buy it from a dealership this way where they told me, hey, it's going to be like, you know, a $750 part. I thought it was just a two-piece, so I believed them on that $750, but it is a one-piece that goes all the way across underneath. So as you can tell, the new piece is here. It is fully carbon fiber, but it did come from China, which worries me because they're actually one of the first companies to actually come out with something for the 2017s and newer body style, because it's completely different front end on these. All right, so here is the actual carbon fiber front lip or front bumper piece, whatever you want to call it. I've been sitting on it for about 2 weeks now. I haven't had a really chance to put it on or a place to put it on, but we finally have our own shop so we can do it. God, that carbon fiber looks so good. So it's actually a true carbon fiber front lip. But let's take it out of the package and make sure that it actually lines up and go from there. All right, so as you can tell, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful carbon fiber all the way across. So far everything seems like it's going to match up. The holes are in the right place and position, and then of course you have the bottom piece as well where you're supposed to mount it up to the under panel. So what I'm going to do, of course, as always, is jack up the GTR and go from there and start taking this one off. I really hope it fits because I hate to have to put this pile of junk back on. So let's go ahead and look underneath here. So I have an insane amount of bolts again I have to take off as always. So it's this piece right here is what we got to focus on. It's just taking all these off. So as you can tell, look at the amount of clips that I have to take off to get to that lip. Jesus. Ow. So underneath all these poppers, I'm guessing there is a 10mm bolt, so you have to take off. So as you can tell, another thing I should have paid attention to, see how flush this is going across here? Look on the other side where there was damage. See how many wavy and how wavy it is up here? That's because they try to squish this back in together. So it's not supposed to be like that for sure. Wow, got a mouthful of that. So on top of having to take all these caps out and all the bolts that are underneath them, you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these pins that you have to take out. They're not pins, they're rivets, and you have to pretty much drill those out. So there's probably a reason why I'm the first one that I've seen on YouTube to actually do something like this. I don't have a choice because my front lip is pretty damaged up. Shout out to my neighbor Mike, man. He's got a build going himself right now and he just saved me. See, all it is this weird looking, like, it's like one of those pins you put in, but then what it does is that, like, it mashes back inside. It's pretty much designed, well, it's a rivet, so it is designed not to be able to take it out anymore, but I mean, that's the only way to really get this front lip off and be able to put a new one on, so I don't have a choice. So I just learned a trick, guys, but I guess only 2 rivets left. So what you do is when you come up to it, have the drill already going, and then just slide right in, because if you touch it and then go, it actually locks up with the rivet, and then just start spinning the rivet and pretty much burning a hole in the plastic. So sucks I just learned it like with 3 rivets left, but it is what it is. Boom. And it snaps it right off. Boom. You also got 2 of these little things you pop in on both sides of the bumper as well that kind of holds the corners in. So it looks like it's not just the front piece you have to take off. You actually have to take off this back panel as well, which kind of sucks. I'm not sure why though. I thought this would come off by itself. Let's just take this off too and see what we learned today. I think these are the final 3 right here that we need. Then this should all drop off. Yeah, baby. And we are, oh, free. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. Get this sucker off. Yeah. Oh, wow. So, what I want to show you guys here is that This is all technically bolted in together. That's where you have to take off the whole front piece of the plastic. Remember how we did the oil change? I wish you could see it. How we did an oil change underneath, and this plastic is what the other one slides into, and that's how it's mounted. So as you can tell, this right here is what we have to take off or peel off. So we got more rivets we gotta yank out or drill out, and then once we do that, then the new carbon fiber piece will slide right on it. I don't know if you can call it a skin or whatever, but that's what comes on it. So I did not know that. No wonder they charge so much money to do this at the dealership, but let's go ahead and swap it out real quick. I can't believe we got them all, but we did. So now this bottom piece should be able to just wiggle itself off, I guess. There we go. Just gonna work your way around it. There it goes. And it's off. Boom. Woo. That was a pain. I can see why nobody wanted to do it, but check this bad boy out. See all that? All that deep scratches, that whole corner. As you can tell, the hole underneath has been scraped up pretty badly. So it's time to change it, because none of this was my fault. Not even once have I hit like a curb or anything. So I'm excited, man. It's time to put a new piece on it and start fresh. I hope it fits, because if it doesn't, I really don't want to put that back on. So let's see. Wish me luck, guys. So it should just slide right back in the same way I took the other one off. Okay, it's going somewhere. Every one of these little fins you have to lift up before it gets to it, and it's very like underneath for some reason it's angled up, so it's not really fitting well. But all these little fins, you gotta watch them so you don't break them off. Come on. Oh my god. I'm just so amazed with this. It literally went inside the plastic. So let me show you so far where we're at and what it looks like. So these big holes you're seeing, that's where it's gonna be bolted on from underneath. That's where the 10 millimeters go. So we're good there. These holes that aren't really lining up, that's where the little rivets were at. So I don't think I can actually get them completely lined up. I'm gonna push on it just a little bit. But if anything, we have like those push pins that we could put in there. God, look at that carbon. How you gonna tell me that's not gorgeous? Whoo, baby, that's gonna change the whole look of this car, especially with it being a track pack. It's already got carbon fiber panels underneath and carbon fiber spoiler. See if I can show you. God, I'm so excited. Yeah, look at this beauty. Definitely very dirty, but yeah, that's carbon. I can't believe I almost got it done. And I'll probably jinx myself. Two hours later and it is done. Oh my god, does it change the whole look of the car. See, I thought it was just like the old one where it kind of hides, and I didn't know that this slip actually pokes out, which is insane. God, this carbon fiber feels so soft, and I love it. I think it changes the whole freaking look at the car. I'll be honest though, the fitment is not the best. I am going to post a link to where I bought it from. I actually got it, I think, on eBay. That was the only place I could find. I actually sold them for 2017 and newer. 2 bolts on each side. The fitment doesn't match, like it's actually, the holes don't match up where it's supposed to be. The real test is going to be right now is to see if it actually holds up at, you know, higher speeds, or at least highway speeds. So I'm about to strap a GoPro onto this, and hopefully everything goes well. Last time I tried to put a front lip on my Hellcat Charger, I actually ripped off in like 35 miles an hour, so that sucked. All right guys, let's give it a little bit of gas, see how it does, but it should hold on though. Well, so far so good. I'm not too worried about it, guys. I think it's doing well. When I had the Charger, I think it was like 45 miles per hour, and I could hear it was like boom, and just slammed against the ground and started scraping. I think I lost like a good 1/4 inch of plastic on it, but this one's good. I'm not hearing any noises. Feels good too, not rubbing anywhere, anything like that. So I think we're good, guys. I'm super pumped. It looks gorgeous too. Well, guys, that is a wrap. We definitely gave it all we could, and God, that looks so freaking nice. Look at that. It really extends the front end out. I really thought it was gonna be like that old school one where it wasn't like popping out the front lip, but that just gives it a good look. Yeah, I did what everybody does where they park below the concrete, make it look like the car is lower. But this is gonna be fun. So any scratches from now on are on me, unlike the other one, because that one's literally just from the other owner. Like, I was parking so safely, I didn't even get a scratch a single time, but everybody kept calling me out on it, thinking I already damaged, you know, 7,000 mile car. But thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this, definitely drop a like and a subscribe. I got a lot of content coming, and I love just messing with cars. I mean, I'm not a mechanic, I'm not a master mechanic, I'm not even that good at it, but it's fun to learn. I think I'm probably the first one on YouTube to put a aftermarket front lip on the 2017 or newer GTR. I think the fitment is all right. Like I said, just a little bit on the corners, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it looks good. There's enough bolts holding it up that I'm not worried that it's going to rip or anything like that. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy your cars, enjoy your lives, and